Seattle's contribution to popular music is undisputed. You know the names, from Hendrix to Hart, Pearl Jam, Macklemore, and many, many more in between. In this series, we're going to examine Seattle's music community, in depth with unique performances, with interviews, and much, much more. We're also going to find out what makes Seattle, Seattle, and what makes this city on the shores of the Puget Sound one of the best places on the planet for music. Welcome to Sounds by the Sound.
Let's rock and roll.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna. Hey, I'm Andy Harms, and welcome to Sounds by the Sound. We are in the South Seattle neighborhood of Georgetown. Now, when people think of Seattle from the outside world, I think they primarily think of it as a music town, but artistically, there's so much other stuff going on. You can look everywhere, from the architecture to the sculpture to the street art. Artcore Studios, where we are in Georgetown, is a great example of that. It's just a unique local business where you can go and you get something that's going to be on your wall for the rest of your life, or if my guy Joby's doing right now, you can get something that's going to be on your body for the rest of your life. It's going to be creative, it's going to be world class, it's going to be something that you're going to enjoy for years and years. Today we're going to head to the Flat Stock Concert Poster Show, which really features some of the best that concert posters have had to offer. It's a very cool exhibit. Also, this episode, we're going to head to Seattle's Kubota Gardens and meet up with Dissatisfaction, two girls who have been making this very unique blend of hip-hop and jazz in Seattle for the last couple of years. They just put out their second full-length record. They're super cool and super smooth. We thought it'd be a great idea if we literally stuck them on an island in the middle of the gardens and had them perform a cappella. Right now we're going to head to Chihuly Garden and Glass. It's a relatively new museum in the Seattle Center that features the work of Dale Chihuly, the premier glassblower on the planet. The guy is a savant. We're going to take one of the premier exhibits in the museum and we're going to put a band right underneath it. They're called Hey Marseilles. It's a very cool performance right now on Sounds by the Sound.
This song is called West Coast. Meet me on the west coast in the salt air. Breathe slow. Go out to the unknown. We'll make it our own. Meet me on the west coast. We'll make it our own. She said the New Year's skies are haze from the back rooms and champagne. That New York City night, the first time your lips found mine. The moment everything had changed, everything had changed, everything had changed. Meet me on the west coast in the salt air. Breathe slow. Go out to the unknown. We'll make it our own. Meet me on the west coast. We'll make it our own. Concrete in red through apartment window panes. Find a room to slip away. Curtain holds out the light with your hands folded in mine. The moment everything had changed, everything had changed, everything has changed. Meet me on the west coast in salt air. Breathe slow. unknown, we'll make it our own. Meet me in the West Coast, you can run away. Take a moment to see, a moment to be all the things you need. This love isn't over yet. I will run away to the mountains and rain, the sun in LA. I'll wait for another day. We can begin again. Meet me on the West Coast. Meet me on the West Coast. Meet me on the West Coast. Salt air, breathe slow. Go out to the unknown, we'll make it our own. Meet me on the West Coast, we'll make it our own. Meet me on the West Coast, we'll make it our own.
Welcome back to Sounds by the Sound. Again, we're at Artcore Studios in Georgetown. How's it going, Joby?
Terrible.
I'm sorry to hear that. Right now, one more performance from Hey Marseilles from Chihuly Garden and Glass right in the Seattle Center. We're watching Sounds by the Sound.
This is Eyes on You. We said it was the last time. Even when I close my eyes, you're the one I can't deny. And we moved in the landslide. Watch it all turn to dust, block out the daylight. With the stars out, show me what you need. Do you want it? To be honest, I've got my eyes on you. I've got my eyes on you. You were waiting on the pavement, the light from a photograph, silent on the other side. My words in arrangement. Can we use broken parts to hold it all upright? With the stars out, show me what you need. Do you want it? To be honest, I've got my eyes on you. I've got my eyes on you. I've got my eyes on you. I think I'm falling through to the other side. Even though we tried, I felt too hard for you. I think I'm falling through to the other side. Even though we try.
Right now we're gonna head to the Flat Stock Posters Show. If you're into concert art or album art, there's really no better showcase of that year in and year out. Have a look. Tuffy, thank you so much for having us, first of all.
No problem.
Can you explain to us exactly what Flat Stock is?
Flat Stock was started in 2002 in San Francisco by a group of poster artists who all met on a website called gigposters.com. So it was kind of just an unofficial gathering, but that initial success led us to do shows at South by Southwest in Austin and then Bumbershoot. This is our 51st Flat Stock here this weekend, and later this month we'll have our 10th year in Germany.
When you think of concert posters back in the day, you think of it as a way to kind of advertise shows. The art of it has increased so much over the years.
Posters have taken place of souvenirs to mark an event a little bit more than t-shirts or album covers or things like that that traditionally filled that role. This craft has just grown by leaps and bounds in the last 10 years.
How often do artists have creative input on what the design of the poster is going to be?
When we work with different bands, they'll give us a little bit of art direction or some style guide, but for the most part, we have a pretty big catalog of what our stuff looks like, and we go based on that.
What musicians are still very active in this community?
Faith No More, Jack White, the Black Keys are really good, the Avid Brothers, Primus, Widespread Panic, Fish. There's quite a few different bands in all different styles that utilize all these artists.
As you got started, was there a specific big name artist that kind of first took their chance on you?
My first poster I ever did was for the Black Keys.
Awesome,
for my
cool.
birthday party.
Wait a second, the Black Keys played your birthday party?
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about that first? That's amazing. But how about the Pacific Northwest? Is this an area of the country that is more celebrated than other places?
Pacific Northwest has been pretty big for a long time. The 90s with Art Chantry and the grunge explosions. Now it's starting to grow in Europe as well.
Tuffy, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Absolutely. We're at Flat Stock 51 on Sounds by the Sound. You're watching Sounds by the Sound. Right now we head to the Kubota Gardens to talk to The Satisfaction, two girls who have been making music in the Northwest for years now. It's The Satisfaction on Sounds by the Sound. Moment that you realized that you guys musically had something special? You're like, oh my gosh, based on the other groups that I've done, this particular thing seems to be clicking.
Oh yeah, because everyone else had structure. Like, we're a neo-soul band, we're a neo-soul cover band, and with Stas, it was like, we were just flexible. I was like, dude, I just want to do something that's different, please. Like, I'm tired of the jazz bands right now. I need something without structure. So let's just get together, and whatever we create while bopping down the street is what we're gonna do. And we literally just did that.
Do you feel like growing up and living in Seattle, it was friendlier to that sort of creativeness?
I feel like we were just tired of everyone thinking Seattle is a grunge city,
Sure.
and like that's all you can do there. So we kind of wanted to stray away from those things. I mean, we grew up listening to grunge and rock and like Jimi Hendrix, but we wanted to do our own thing.
When I started digging into Seattle history, I found out Quincy Jones had lived here, and Ray Charles had lived here, and there's like a really powerful soul history here and jazz scene here. I think Ishmael Palliser, Butterfly Butler. You know, like I think
From Shabazz Palace.
Exactly. I think about like all these different folks now.
Turn off your swag and check your bag. From your limbs to your Timbs. Get down, but whatever you do, hey, don't fuck with my groove. Whatever you do, don't fuck with my groove.
When did you first get airplay on KXP? When did they start supporting the band?
Larry Mizell Jr. was like one of our first supporters. He like tried and book us shows. He had a radio station, or still does, called Street Sounds on Sunday nights, but he would play us on there, and our songs were like poorly mixed and just like, we recorded them in our closet. They sounded terrible, but he would still support us.
How important is it for you as a musician and as an artist to have an entity like KXP to support what you do
It's
day to day?
massive.
Yeah.
Like everywhere we go in the world, people are like, I saw that KXP in studio that you did.
Yeah.
We've been all over, literally like China, Australia, Amsterdam. They'll literally have a KXP in studio streaming to advertisers.
Wow, that's cool.
So people are like, I love KXP, like everywhere. So it's massive that they have such a beautiful wide reach, and they're really about supporting local artists.
You guys just got back from overseas.
We did Spain and Portugal, and we did 7 shows in 10 days.
Do you feel like you go into those shows in those faraway places and people have expectations and and then you come and completely surprise them?
Yes.
Yeah.
In what ways? Like, how do you see that?
They don't have a lot of R&B or soulful or hip hop American artists out there.
Like France is big for hip hop, UK too, but specifically in Spain and Portugal, it's like so new to have like soul and R&B.
You guys are part of kind of a greater community here amongst musicians. Can you talk about your community, who you work with, and who you kind of collaborate with?
We have the Black Constellation, which includes Porter Ray, Shabazz Palaces, OC Notes, and some other visual artists. McCoyo Ali Barnes, he's from Seattle as well.
You mentioned the visual artists. I was going to ask, is that just a music thing, or is it more than that?
I feel like it's like an existence. We are all striving to create more powerful pieces in our work and create something greater than ourselves. So we like unify and then we disconnect and we unify. It comes in and out. It's very circular and wavy.
Have you ever played in a place like this? Because we're about to see a performance from you guys, literally out on this island right here. Have you done anything like that before?
Not on the island like that, no.
Sure.
But we've done like little outside things, like outside festivals.
Well, thank you for being here. We'll have a live performance from Dissatisfaction from the Kubota Gardens. Hey, let's do it right now.
Hello everyone, we're Dissatisfaction. The name of this song is B-E-Z.
Bopping in stride to the rhythm of life. Taking the risk, the chance, whether you're wrong or right. Just breathe easy.
Yeah.
Speak easy.
Speak easy.
Be easy. Hey, oh, hey,
Yeah. The bottom of the bow, back of the bus, back of the class, only black in the class and backing that ass up. Sarah Bartman, she do the barts, man. Write the barts, and that might not be smart, man. Read my charts, my star super far. Clench right guitar, but mine's be on Martians. A woman, the parts apart, but not hardly. She write hard on the strength, but not hardly. Plastered on masters and mammies, hoping on merits, awards, and Grammys. With wardens, dwelling in slammies, new slaves and old slaves and still slaves. We damn, we hold on to dumb ish, grudges and blammies. I want to run ish, my own dish is so handy. I want to run ish, my own dish is so handy.
Be easy.
Be easy.
Breathe easy.
Breathe
Speak
easy.
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 Hey, oh, hey, oh.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody that helped out with the show today. That includes Hey Marseilles, a great band that put in an amazing performance at Chihuly Garden and Glass. Also thanks to the folks at Flatstock and Dissatisfaction, plus Artcore Studios here in Georgetown for letting us come by, get tattooed, and shoot a little TV show. You're watching Sounds by the Sound.